What's going on, everyone? It's Derek here, and welcome to the 2016 results show. With E3 2016 now over, it's time to look back and see how well my predictions managed to hold up. It's a give and take on this one, so we'll see. Today, we're starting with Bethesda, since they're the easiest one to do. Anyways, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, there should be a link somewhere around my head or down in the description. Basically, every year, I put out a prediction list for E3, kind of highlighting the various companies and what I believe they're going to announce at the show. Then, we followed up with this, the results show, to see just how accurate I am. So, without further ado, let's get on to Bethesda. Time to review. Alright, so, let's hit the sure things category, and these were the predictions which I was pretty confident that they were going to do at the show. Pretty much, it's a given. It's a wrap. So, first thing I mentioned, a lengthy Dishonored 2 gameplay demo. Check. Yep, no problem there. That was basically, I think, the highlight of the show for the company. It was the last thing that they showed, so we don't need to get into it here. Next thing, I was pretty sure Machine Head was going to reveal their next project. These are the guys that did the last couple Wolfenstein games. Actually, they're really well received, and I think they sold pretty well, Machine Head games. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. But we did get a nice little tease that they were working on something. I was a little surprised. It's been a while since we've heard from the company. I expected something to come out during the show, and all we got was that little tiny teaser in the beginning. Did you miss it? I did too, so don't feel bad. The next thing I was pretty sure they were going to show off was the Skyrim Remastered, and sure enough, we did get that. It was kind of bundled in the Todd Howard video segment, which we're actually going to get to in a little bit, but for the most part, it's coming to PS4, Xbox One, PC, and better yet, for you PC players who have purchased everything Skyrim related, you're getting that for free. So that was a nice little surprise. Unexpected, but, you know, still nice to see. The other thing I predicted was some news about Elder Scrolls Online, and sure enough, yeah, they devoted a section of the show to the Dark Brotherhood DLC that's coming out, and just kind of talking about how they're making the whole thing one Tamriel. So, yeah, not really big surprise right there. Okay. So now we're moving on to the 50-50 chance. These were kind of a toss-up in my eyes. I was thinking they would happen, but I wasn't exactly sure as well. So let's get to the first thing here. Fallout 4 unannounced DLC. Now for this one, they made it pretty clear that the Season Pass wasn't quite done. They released a lot of their DLC earlier this year, earlier in the spring, and Far Harbor was the latest piece of content to come out, the biggest single-player landscape that they've ever created. And sure enough, Todd Howard confirmed more Fallout 4 DLC is on the way. From what it sounds like, there's 3 packs, obviously. The first 2 sound like they're more settlement building items, just more gadgets and gizmos to get your hands on and kind of create even more crazy bases and settlements out there. I mean, it's always fun, but I know you people, or a lot of you people anyways, want some single-player DLC, and looks like they're delivering that as well with the Nuka World DLC. That's obviously the last pack that's coming out. They didn't have a ton of information on it, but for the most part, it looks like it's going to be a Nuka-Cola inspired and themed amusement park. So that should be pretty cool. Alright, the next piece, Prey 2. I thought it was going to be revived and shown off at the show. Well...
Good morning, Morgan.
Yeah, so I'm taking credit for that. Okay, fine. Half a point. It's not exactly Prey 2. Actually, it's not Prey 2 at all. Bethesda later clarified that Prey is an all-new creation, all-new game. It doesn't reuse anything from the former Prey 2. So, for all intents and purposes, Prey 2 is officially dead. Still, this new Prey looks pretty interesting, and it's coming from Arcane, who's doing Dishonored, so you know it's going to be pretty interesting, to say the least. So we'll have to wait for more information on that one, but I like what I'm seeing so far. The last thing I had on the list is Battlecry, and that was a stretch and a half because I think they touched on it last year. There was a beta that was supposed to be coming later in the summer last year. I'm not gonna lie, I don't even know if it did or not. But for the most part, it sounds like this game is pretty much dead. So that was a miss. Yeah. The last category, Wicked Longshots. This was my kind of clever take on things that I didn't think were going to happen, but I kind of hoped they would. Hence the Longshot title. I was kind of expecting to hear something from Bethesda Game Studios in terms of their next game, either a teaser trailer or something. And well, we didn't quite get that, but after the show, Todd Howard did confirm that Elder Scrolls 6 is in early planning. Not in development quite yet, but it is a game they're actively working on alongside 2 other games as well. So while they didn't announce it really on the show, they did announce something, so I called it. I'm taking credit for it. Yeah, simple as that. Yeah, so that was my Bethesda prediction list, and ultimately, let's see how I did here. Can we keep the success rate up? Who knows? I've got more videos coming later in the week. We got some for Microsoft, for Sony, Ubisoft as well, so make sure you stay tuned for those. And if you haven't seen my predictions list, check out the links in the descriptions everywhere and go read those and prepare for it because I got more videos coming. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.